Good day. Thank you for tuning in to this 2017 General Election Candidate Forum for Lacey City Council Position 6. The forum is presented by the League of Women Voters of Thurston County and TC Media. The League is a nonprofit organization that encourages the informed and active participation of citizens in their government. The League neither supports nor opposes candidates or parties. We are nonpartisan. The League registers new voters, studies issues, and advocates for its positions with governing bodies. Despite its name, the League is open to both men and women of age 16 and up. I'm Sandra Herndon from the League, and I'll be moderating this forum. The candidate for Lacey City Council Position 6 is Robert Mott. The other candidate has chosen not to participate in this forum. For this forum, the candidate will have 2 minutes for an opening statement. Then I'll ask him questions. The candidate will have 2 minutes for a response to each question. There will be 1 minute for closing statements at the end. We'll begin with opening statement from candidate Robert Mott.
Good afternoon. My name is Robert Mott. I'm a hard-working, dedicated father of 4. I'm also a decorated combat veteran and community volunteer. I volunteer with organizations to include a dog rescue, a parrot rescue, Garden for the Food Bank, and do community street feeds with Crazy Faith street feeds in downtown Olympia. There are many reasons why I chose to run for Lacey City Council Position 6, but 3 things stood out to me on why I ran. I want to run for public safety, building more sidewalks in our communities that don't currently have them. For instance, like Hicks Lake neighborhood. Also would like to explore options to make a new pathway from St. Martin's University to the Woodland Square Business District. Also would like to work on taxes, getting rid of stuff that's not working and put more money back into our citizens' pockets. Another reason is just for our community. I want to be your voice and your choice. I want open and transparent government so that you, the citizens of Lacey, know that there is someone speaking for you. Urban agriculture is another big thing for me. I understand that it's a touchy subject for citizens in the UGA, which is the urban growth area for Lacey. Lacey City Council currently is looking to annex the UGA, and a lot of your concerns are what's going to happen to my family farm.
Thank you. First question, for which you'll have 2 minutes, is what are your budget priorities? How do you propose to deal with the increase in traffic problems and needs for city services and still balance the budget?
Budget priorities. So go to traffic. I'd like to see the city consider more traffic circles. Traffic circles not only are cost effective for our cities, but it also reduces accidents, reduces your insurance, and it is actually a safer alternative for our city. Budget alternatives, I'd like to dive into the city budget, which is currently around $122 million, and work on getting rid of stuff that's not currently working and encourage private entrepreneurship, small business growth, and reduction of taxes, which hopefully will bring in growth to our city. I'd like to see affordable housing get worked on. I want to work with the Thurston County Commissioners, work with our state legislature and other members of our council to reduce zoning laws to make it more affordable to build affordable housing. With that reduction in taxes, it encourages property owners and businesses to hire more individuals and widening our tax base so it's not concentrated on select individuals.
Thank you. The second question, what are your thoughts on developers sharing the costs of new public facilities, including schools, to serve their developments?
I think it's a great idea. Not only it doesn't put all the I guess blame or everything onto the city or the citizens. It helps spread the wealth around. The taxes get spread around. New developments, I'd like to see and encourage more parks and sidewalks built into our newer communities. Adequate sidewalks, not unlike College Street where the sidewalks are very narrow. I want them to be a little wider. I'd like, hopefully the city and the developers can work together to build, more affordable housing so it could be tiny homes. But with that, we need to reduce our zoning laws to make it worthwhile for everyone.
All right, thank you. What is your position on the city's future septic to sewer conversion plan?
I'd like to see the studies. As far as I know right now, I'm not seeing either way, like if it's bad or if it's good. I know there's both sides, and it is a touchy subject, but I want to see the scientific proof of either or. I also want to make sure that it's affordable, because with it, this conversion from septic to city sewer, it's going to cost money. The infrastructure, while we have the technology to convert, we need to make sure that our citizens that have septics are able to convert. Whether that's tax break or a payment plan or whatever, it's expensive, and a lot of that's going to come with annexing our UGA into the city, because most of them have septic, and then we have to look into how to remove it.
All right, the fourth question, how would you propose to solve the homeless problem?
Well, to solve the homeless problem, it starts with zoning laws. Zoning laws make it to where developers are restricted on what they can build and what landowners can build on their private property. Reduce the zoning laws, makes it more affordable, increase businesses' affordability to hire more workers, to build wide ranges of housing. I'm a big advocate of the tiny home community and letting the private homeowner the opportunity to add a tiny home, an accessory dwelling unit, a mother-in-law unit to their property if they so choose. But right now, it is prohibitive for the landowner or homeowner to build it. Before you dig a hole in the ground or come up with a plan, it costs up to $40,000. And that's a little ridiculous. Reduce those costs will encourage people to hire more individuals and to build more. I don't necessarily believe tax dollars should be used for that. I believe it should be brought on by private entrepreneurship and nonprofits to be able to help the city in solving the problem. I don't want to have Lacey become another Seattle or another Olympia, because those solutions are not working. We need to come up with something different.
Thank you. Finally, what is your position on the plastic bag ban?
Position on the plastic bag ban, I would have preferred that the city of Lacey put it to the vote of the people. I know we're elected to represent the people and to come up with solutions to things, and not everything can go on a ballot for the right. But when the surveys come back and show that the will of the people didn't want the bag ban because it's another tax. You know, that's a point where, okay, let's bring it to the people and let them choose. I propose that any tax issues be put on the ballot and let the people vote. I don't believe the city or government should tell you, hey, I'm going to take your money, I'm going to spend it here, and then in the end, you have no say on where that money goes. I prefer that our citizens choose where their money goes.
Thank you. Now for your closing statement.
I was born and raised in a poor family. By a single mother. I had my brother and my sister, both younger, living with me. By 10 years old, I was essentially the man of the house. I grew up being economically deprived. So I've been there, I've learned from it, I've done that. I went to 5 different elementary schools. I moved around every year, so I understand from our lower economic class where that is. Now, I want to represent the people and be the voice for the people. And I hope in November you choose to vote Robert Motzer, Position 6, Lacey City Council. Thank you.
Thank you for participating in the League of Women Voters Primary Election Forum for Lacey City Council Position 6. We encourage viewers to vote in the general election on or before November 7, 2017. The League particularly thanks TC Media for their ongoing support and assistance.